It's Renee from Lovely Lavender Wishes. I hope you're having a very blessed day. I am doing this short video from requests. People have requested a tour of my craft room. As you can see, it is a mess. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. I'm taking a break from crafting so I can do this for y'all. I don't know why you want to see this, but here it is. So let me back up. This is my room. We changed our dining room into my craft room. And yes, y'all, my walls are pink and brown. So I don't know if you can see the brown, but the brown is at the bottom. Like, so all under the chair rail across the room is brown. And then above it is pink. It's a bright pink. I love it. I love pink and brown together. And actually people ask me, does your husband mind that the room is pink? And actually, no, he likes this room, y'all. So I am blessed. So yes, it's a mess right now because I'm in the middle of journal making. But here's the room. I will do like a quick tour. So over here, from floor to ceiling, I have storage units. It goes up. I have to go up because I have no more room. So all my fabric and ribbons and stuff's up there. Some washi tape over here. I have ephemera pieces all in these drawers. Stamps over here in this Ikea bookshelf. In these little bins right here are fabric, so I just throw all my fabric. I try to keep everything as organized as possible, and I try to label things, as you can see. Over here, I have more storage, some journals in there, napkins in there, and there's my front window that I look out of. And then over here, I have my computer section right there. And then up here on the walls, I just have little containers of, I have ribbons across over there, and then I have containers full of like flowers and paper clips and what have you, just to try to kind of keep it organized. And then back here, a little bit hidden is my printer. It's way in the back, hidden with stuff. It's my printer area. And here is the famous sewing machine that I got a year or so back. This is that little sewing machine that I've mentioned multiple times that I can't seem to live without anymore. I never sewed before until I got that machine. I mean, I've sewed every once in a while, like on a machine like my grandma had growing up or something, but this is the machine that I do all my paper crafting on. I love this machine. It's a cute little thing, doesn't take up a lot of space, and it does exactly what I need it to do. And then here is my table space. Right now, it's a mess, y'all, because I am working on my fall journal. This is kind of the process that I do that I've mentioned in a previous video. My thought process behind starting a journal is I gather all the material together that I need, like the materials, the ribbons, the colors that I'm looking at, the papers, the ephemera pieces, and I just kind of put in piles on my table. So when I'm working on my journal, I can just grab it from my table and I'm not running around my room trying to search for things. So before I start a journal, if I have a theme, I'll go around and grab all that first, pile it on my table, and then I have it all within hand's reach. So there's that. So that's my table. It's like a T-bone table. I have a table going that way and then a table coming out this way. All my tools and little things over there, my colored pencils, just things like that. And then on this side of the table, same thing. I have these little containers full of all my tools that I can just grab at a hand's notice, like my crocodile, my scissors, my tapes, some of my inks, things like that I use on a regular basis that I can just grab. And then there is my little camera holder. I used to have a camera holder hanging from my chandelier, and then that broke, and so now I have this one that's attached to my table. So if I wiggle my table, that moves, versus when it was hanging from my chandelier, it wouldn't move. But I'll maybe jerry rig something else up in the future. And then underneath my table, y'all, these are a lot of my stickers and some ephemera pieces and such that I label. I put them in these plastic, I don't know, containers, little holders or whatever. So this one says friends and family. That one says vintage. This one is spring. So I have spring, summer, fall, winter. I've got boys and girls. I've got religious. I've got marriage. So I try to divide it up as best I can. So I could just grab the bin and go, grab the little, you know, container and go. Back here, I have all my cards that I save. I tell y'all I use my cards in junk journaling, Bible journaling a lot. I cut these out. I use them as tip-ins, all that. So that's all here. And then under this side of the table, I have more bins of material and inks and ribbons and such under there. So that is under the table. So I'm using every space available. Then as you go to this side of the table, I have my garbage can and then more containers of ephemera pieces and tags, and I don't even know what's all under here. My score, you know, board, some more stamps over here. I know I've got like embossing powders and confetti and such, and you know, some of these bins. Yeah. Just like a bunch of mishmash stuff, a bunch of stuff. More storage up here. Okay, then we go around this side. So here's my chair that I sit in, my pink chair. And then there's the window that I look out of when I'm journaling here at the table. So here is my messy table. It always looks like this, especially when I'm in the middle of a project. If I finish a project, that's the only time that this table is clean. And that's when my husband will walk in and be like, oh my gosh, your room is clean. I'm like, yeah, give it a day or so and it'll be back to this. Until, you know, once I start another project, I throw it all on my table and then there we go. But once each project is over, what I do is I clear everything off. I put everything away. This whole thing is absolutely clear and ready for a new project. So it's kind of like a new refreshing. So every time I finish a project, I clear everything off. I put everything away. I pack everything up. And then I try to figure out what my next project will be. So, and then it kind of throws up on my table like this, and again, looks like this. But, so here is on this side. So I've got all my stuff stacked to the ceiling again. And then over here, I have more napkins, kind of sorted in baggies here. Here's my ephemera folder, or one of my ephemera folders full of ephemera, little pieces, like Tim Holtz things and, you know, little tags, mini tags and such. And then here I have another little mini paper rack with papers, and this is where I store all my boxes of vellum and acetate paper and tracing paper and carbon paper and things like that. And then down here I have an Ikea bookshelf, and these are all my scrapbooks that I have completed over the years. So those are my scrapbooks. Those are my picture journals right there, some of them. On the floor, that's the material I'll be using in my fall journal, so I just kind of throw it on the floor. And then up here I have these white cabinets that I got from a garage sale, y'all. I get everything from garage sales. And so, yeah, a lot of this stuff I have bought from people either cleaning out their, you know, scrapbooking rooms, or they decided they stopped crafting, or I got them at garage sales, or people have gifted me with things. I've been so blessed. I do teach, well, not teach, but facilitate and, you know, kind of help sponsor Bible journaling classes and creative classes. So we use a lot of this material for those classes. Anything that when people come over, I'm like, you know, use whatever you want in my room. So this is open for anyone who wants to use it. So it's not just for me, y'all, because, yeah, there's no way I could use all this. So I just kind of organize it like this. I try to label things. So that's the top one. And then this is the bottom one, again, with just, you know, a variety of things. I have little bins of, you know, like paints and crackle effect stuff and inks and paints and sprays and glitter glue and what have you. Some more cards. That one says bling, so apparently bling. Some glue, more paper and little kits and such. So I kind of try to, like I said, keep it as organized as possible. So these shut, so you don't have to like stare at that all day. And then these open, and then I have more, you know, like this is all my little tempera paints and what are these, gel pens, just different paints and things. And then up here I've got like a bunch of stamps in there and stamp books and things like that. And then down here I've got my little sticker machine and my iron, my little baby craft iron, and then some more of those containers of things. That's journal I'm working on, and then just bins of more you know, flowers and such. My Your Creative Studio boxes, I put a lot of that in there. So I have it all in one spot. And then up above these cabinets, I've got more ribbon, and then I've got boxes over here of ribbon and fabric and fasteners and things like that. And then these boxes, I think, let me see, I think they're down here. Yeah, they're down there. I put them on the floor because I'm using them a lot for my fall journals. So let's go over here. Sorry, y'all, don't want to make you dizzy. Now on this side, so here's my chair, here's my table. On this little wall here, I threw all my papers for my fall journal on the floor just to have them near me because I didn't have room on my table. Here's my large paper stand. One of them, I had another one over in the corner over here that I showed you. And then this is where I keep all my scrap page papers. So I put them in, again, these little plastic little folders. And so I kind of organize them like, here's all like the pinks, and here's, you know, the blacks, and here's the blue-greens or blues, and then here's the browns. And so I just kind of organize them like that. So if I'm looking for a certain kind, I can just grab the bin. I've got a bunch of my stencils in these, rub-on transfer stuff in one of these, more paper packs up and down here. These are my mini paper packs. These, if I can get it, these pull out, and these are all like my little mini paper packs right there and right there. And then down here I have all my letter stickers, letters in here organized by color. And down here I have art supplies, again, a lot of my paints, temper paints, my watercolors all in here, my baby wipes, and just, you know, miscellaneous stuff. So there y'all go. Let me show you now. Let me back up. So there's, you know, you walk in the room and that's what you see. There's my craft room, y'all. So, and then it expanded out into the garage. I guess I can show you that here. We'll take a little walk with me. We'll go out to the garage. Sorry, y'all, don't want to make you dizzy. But we'll go out to the garage and I'll show you what expanded into the garage because I didn't have any space. Let me turn the lights on. Okay, so this is the wall of my garage. Let me back up here. Okay, so I've got more storage over there with some paper bins and more little paper in those containers. I've got beads and charms and fabric and such in those boxes. I have another sticker machine there. This is a big Ikea bookshelf. I love these bookshelves, y'all. And it is full of, up at the top, I've got, let's see what's up here. We've got lots of jewelry making stuff, bead making stuff. A lady has blessed me. Oh my gosh, y'all. She has been sending me a lot of her jewelry making stuff. And I've been using it a lot, y'all. So blessed. And again, when people come to my house, they come over and they use all this. So this is always open for everybody. So I'm like the craft lady in the neighborhood. They all come and we all craft together. But up here I have like extra scrapbooks for people. And again, I don't buy a lot of this stuff. A lot of this I'll be gifted and people will give me this, or I do a lot of book auctions. So I find a lot of books at book auctions. So that's where a lot of this stuff comes from. I have a lot of coloring books that I use in my junk journals, my Bible journaling I use for tip-ins. I just color when I want to color. A lot of these books I'll, you know, tear up for junk journaling and such. I've got a lot of like the bird and garden books and the mushrooms and the, I don't know, I got, let's see, trees and plants and birds and insects and all that. Use that for, you know, junk journaling and such. And then let's see, over here I have some more jewelry. I used to sell paparazzi jewelry, and that is the leftover of it. And sometimes I'll use those in my junk journal, or sometimes people will buy them off me. You know, just the last ones I have left. And then I've got, you know, like envelopes. And then under here I've got a bunch of yarn and fabric and other stuff in these boxes right here. And I guess that's about it. So if I back up here, you can see kind of the wall. So I had to overflow into the garage, so I don't park my car in the garage. I have my craft stuff in the garage because I didn't have enough room in my craft room. I need a bigger room, y'all. I need a couple craft rooms. That's what I need. I need a craft warehouse. I would love a craft warehouse. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this. You know, y'all asked for it. I hope it was enjoyable. I've had many requests for a tour of my craft room, so there it is. And then we end up in the garage, yay. But anyways, I gotta get back to crafting and I'm hungry, I need some lunch. So anyways, hope you all have a very blessed day. Hope this was enjoyable for you. If you have any questions or you wanna know how I organized a certain something or I don't know, whatever, just shoot me a comment in the comments below and I will answer and hopefully to your satisfaction. But anyways, I hope you all keep crafting, enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye y'all.